Assalamu alaikum students. I'm Razia from BHSS kupwara. From previous lectures we have studied about keyboard, and in previous lecture we have completed our chapter, that is information technology. And now we have here we have in previous lectures we have completed keyboard, and I'll give a brief overview, and that is there are alphanumeric keys, which are alphabets and numbers as well. That's alphabets A to Z and numbers 0 to 9. And there are punctuation keys, those keys which use comma, period, semicolon, bracket, parenthesis, or we have some mathematical operations like plus, minus, equal to, etc. And then we have alt keys, and we have arrow keys. There are 4 arrow keys. We have left, right, up and down, up and bottom. And then we have shift or alt keys, and we have backspace key, we have caps lock key, which is used to capitalize the text. And then we have control key, which is used in conjunction with other keys. And we have delete key, we have enter key or return key, and we have escape key, that is ESC key. And we also have gone through 12 function keys, and I have told you what are their functions individually. And we also have gone through numeric keypad. Now I told you in previous lecture that we'll go through numeric keypad in next lecture. Now today's topic is numeric keypad. Numeric keypad is used when enormous numeric data is to be entered. And that is when we have a lot of numbers, a lot of numeric data. When we have to enter, then we use numeric keypad, which has numbers from 0 to 9, and it also has some symbols, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or we have point, or we have numlock and enter key. And it is normally located, I can say this numeric keypad is just like a calculator, simple calculator. It's normally located on the right hand side of the computer keyboard. Okay. And this numeric keypad, it has dual mode. It has 2 functions. First one is, on one mode it represents numbers, on the other hand it contains various keys like arrow keys, page up, page down, etc. And then we have home keys. Home keys are alphabets. We have in keyboard, we have some alphabets, that is A, S, D, F. They are in a row, and they are home keys for left hand side. And for for left hand, because we have 2 hands and we have to put these 2 hands on keyboard. And in order to put them in a good position, we have to keep our left hand on the alphabets A, S, D, F, which are in a row. And then we have to keep right hand on L, K, J. They are also in a row. And we have also guide keys. On a computer, keys F and J, they are called as guide keys for left hand and for right hand respectively, because F is a guide key for left hand and J is a guide key for right hand. Both contains a small raised tangible mark, with the help of which the touch typist can place the fingers correctly on the home key. Okay. These were pending in in keyboard. And now today we'll go to pointing devices, because we have to type, because these are our input devices, these are our peripheral devices. Peripheral devices are our input and output devices, but this time we are studying input devices, and in input device we have pointing devices. These pointing devices are used to point to some location. uh, instead of typing we can directly point on some items from the computer screen. For example, we can point on print, or we can point on the close button. So this is done using point and draw devices, such as we have mouse. So we have other pointing devices as well. For example, we have joystick, we have light pen, we have touchpad, or we have trackball, we have touch screen, etc. And mouse is a pointing device which is used to point a particular place on screen, and it's used to select or perform one or more actions. It can be used to select menu, commands, resize window, selecting actions from screen icon. And in mouse we have three parts. First one is the buttons, where we have the left button, we have the right button, and we have the holding area, where we can hold the mouse with our hand or with our thumb. And then we have the rolling object, which is the bottom of the mouse. By default, the mouse is configured to work for the right hand. The left-handed person can change settings as per need. Okay. So we have some mouse operations as well. First one is there are these are common to all mouse actions. First one is left click, or we can simply say it's a click. Left click, or simply a click. It's used to select an item. Press down once on the left button with your index finger, because when we place our right hand on a mouse, on the left button we place our index finger, and on the right button we place our middle finger. So in order to click on the mouse, that means in order to do the left click, then we have to press our index finger. And then we have another operation, that is double click. Double click is used to start a program, or open a file, or trigger an action. And it's as well done by index finger, but it is done two times. We have to click the mouse left button two times at the same time. And then we have another action, that is right click. It is used to display a set of commands or available options, and it is done with the middle finger. With the middle